Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Misha. Thank you guys for joining me yet again for another review. We are back with a brand new review for Belle Collective, the season finale. If you are new here, then welcome. I give lighthearted reviews with a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. If you're back for a second or third time, then welcome back. Y'all, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share with a friend. Hit that notification bell so that you will be updated each and every time I upload a video. Now, child, speaking of a Belle, let's get into the Belle Collective. Let's get into it if we gonna get into it. When the episode first opens up, Marie and Essie are meeting with Akeisha because Akeisha and Essie want to cancel the gala. Marie don't want to. She doesn't want her name on any old thing, so she wants to make it smaller. This is Akeisha. Akeisha's like, look, I don't want my name on any old thing. So either we gonna make it smaller, or if they don't want to do that, then I'm out. Okay? Because I'm not about to, attach my name to some foolishness. So she comes in, they're sitting there talking. She's telling them, listen, let's not have a gala. She basically want to have a kickback. Because when she said, look, I suggest we have a huge charcuterie board. Ma'am, what? I wish I would. Now, this is just me. I wish I would get dressed up in my finest Givenchy. Honey, I don't think I'm having no Givenchy. But, honey, I wish I would get dressed up in my finest Fashion Nova ball gown section dress. And you gonna have me some cheese and crackers and some salami? Oh, no, ma'am. Absolutely not. Don't sell me no ticket for no cheese and crackers. I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all ever have an event and y'all ain't got nothing but grapes, cheese, and crackers, I will not be attending. Okay, I gets down with the get down. I'm a Southern girl. I need to have some food. I need some food, honey. So Marie goes, okay, you know what? I don't have a say in this. I don't go ahead and get back to work. I don't have a vote. I don't have a say. So let me just get back to what I'm going to do. I'm just going to have to accept that this event here went from a gala to what seems like a high school prom. Well, Marie, do you have any solutions? I cannot stand a person that does not offer anything, but then turns around and gets upset. Ma'am, you don't know nothing. You just said this is not your department. Well, you said that a few episodes back. So if this isn't your department and you don't know what goes on and all the ins and outs and what it takes to actually put on a successful gala, then you need to let them do what they're going to do. Moving forward. In the next scene, Glendale is throwing a birthday dinner at a hibachi restaurant because Latrice forgot Cliff's birthday. I was thinking about this because this is just weirding me out. And the way Letitia is always like, you don't never remember my birthday. You don't never do fine things for me. You ain't never bought me a pair of shoes. You ain't never said happy birthday to me. You ain't never put tissue paper in a bag that you got from the Dollar Tree for me. The way she keeps saying all of that is like, girl, what is really going on? Okay, let me find out. But what I really think it is, y'all, okay, because y'all know I can't stand Glendale. I really think that he sees Clifford as a father figure. Now, I don't know what his father situation looked like, but I really do think that he looks up to Cliff for whatever reason. And I was just at this moment, I was like, I know Latrice did not forget this man's birthday. Oh, but I was wrong. So Latrice comes sashaying in, talking about, not you trying to outshine me, Glendale. Child, this is a fool. Honey, and is. I guess I was wrong because Latrice is telling Letitia that she forgot this man's birthday. Baby, it ain't no way. How you forget your significant other's birthday? Ma'am, you ain't got no chillin', as they say in the South. You ain't got not damn piece of a child. How you forget the man's birthday? So she said he be forgetting her birthday too. Oh, honey, y'all a match made in heaven. It could never be me. Because one thing you got to remember is the queen's birthday. Baby, it's a national holiday. Girl, what? I wish he would forget my birthday. So Mel the Stallion is there. Hey, girl, we love to see a cameo. They sit down. They talking over the hibachi of it all. Do y'all want eggs, onions, green onions? What y'all want? And they're sitting there talking about the gender reveal. And they trying to figure out, Glenn, how do you know? He was like, I got eyes all over the city. And that is not good. That is not good. All in everybody's business but your own. So Letitia acting all appalled about not being invited. Talking about, I thought we were friends. Okay? And she's not being as transparent as I would like her to be. Ma'am, did you forget what you and your little buddy did? Let me just take you back down memory lane. Let me take you back down memory lane. When you first got on the scene, you were at, I think it was at the dentist's home. Okay, I can't remember her name. Y'all were at her home and you and Tam got into it. This was season 1. Okay, y'all ambushed Tam. Y'all ended up getting into it. As we moved into season 2, you brought the decorator. And shout out to the decorator, honey. They told me you down there doing big things in Colorado. You brought in the decorator to ambush Tambra to say her man, Greedy Demond, which still to this day, honey, I believe he was dipping it and doing it, honey. But y'all ain't heard that from me, allegedly. In my opinion, you brought that decorator to say that she was dipping it and doing it with Demond Greedy. And she was supposedly your best friend or one of your great friends who helped you to do the interior decoration over at the Enterprise, which is really, child, an office suite. Not only did you do that, you are insistent on making Akeisha believe down to the reunion and sitting at that table that Tambra was the one who did not want her on the group text, only for Latrice to go behind y'all's back and say, listen, we gonna run a play, which is what Latrice said you said, and pretend like Tambra is the one that didn't want Akeisha on the group text. Then you threw her under the bus by saying to her at the reunion, well, you were the one that said Akeisha said that we were all ugly. And then, okay, because it goes on and on. The list goes on. Not only did you do that, you had the audacity to dip your nose in a relationship that had nothing to do with you. You, Marie, and her finger waves and your Enterprise took y'all behinds down to somewhere you should not have been and sat with a man who she was trying to get away from to get some tea because y'all don't feel like she's as transparent as she should be. And you want to know why you were not invited? Girl, please, honey. I don't blame her for not having y'all there. Having a baby is sacred. And all y'all should have not been there. Okay, so I'm glad that she kept that to people that cared about her. Y'all don't like her for real. Let's be very serious. In the next scene, Marie and her mom go to see a therapist. And Marie says she's hoping that her mom is going to take it seriously. Now, one thing that I have noticed from these shows, when they do put these cameras in front of their faces and they're struggling with something like addiction, it makes it harder. So I don't know if this is the right avenue for Marie and her mom to sort out these issues, but it made me, like I told y'all all the time, I think about Frankie when I see her mom. So her mom says, you know, she knows what she's doing is bad. Okay, she knows she was not there for Marie. Marie said, you know, she used to fantasize about not even waking up. And that didn't change until she had her first child. And I was just like, man, that's so sad. I know it's nothing like having your mama, whether she get on your nerves or not, whether she always in your business meddling, it's nothing like having the love of your parents. So Marie wants to know what make her mama want to go back to the hood. On my mama, on my hood. Like, what make you want to go to the hood? So the mama was just basically saying, I like to go back to the hood because I like it down there. I want to see what everybody's doing, but I'm not going to go to the hood no more. Now, mama, it's easier said than done. You can say anything out your mouth. Okay. And really in this scene, I feel like you're struggling. And I don't know why Marie got you propped up on this camera. Certain things I just don't think need to be shared. Her mom needs to go to a facility to help her cope. And I feel like it's really sad to see this kind of thing happening. I just can't imagine. I just pray that they both get peace with the situation and that her mom gets healthy. In the next scene is the day of the Lupus Gala. Not the Bells, honey, getting the housewives getting ready montage. Did y'all see that? Well, they were panning to all the different Bells getting ready. I said, okay, production. So Letitia is getting ready. Glenn is making himself useful. He brought her clothes down to wherever she was. I think she was down to that damn Enterprise. She's telling Glenn that all the Bells were invited to the Capitol except Marie. Then they pan over to Latrice, and Latrice is also telling Cliff the same thing. They didn't want to be affiliated with Marie. Over with Sophia Shantae So Gucci, she said that Marie feels like Tambra had her uninvited. Marie said, yeah, I know it was Tambra because she has connections down at the Capitol. Now, the whole time they talking, why I'm thinking they talking about Washington? I said, they down there at the Capitol? Baby, who down in there watching the Belle collect? Y'all gotta excuse me, honey. I'm getting over something, child. Not me thinking they going down to the Capitol, honey. I said, oh, baby, not them watching the Belle Collective. Y'all done made it. Mama, I made it. But y'all, they was talking about the Capitol in Mississippi. Marie, I want to say this to you. You always have a conspiracy theory. Baby, could it be that they just did not want your foolishness down to the Capitol? Could it be that? Like, girl, why do you always think somebody has it out for you? So Letitia said, Essie showed up to confront them, and baby, Essie was popping off. Baby, they show a picture of Essie. She's standing over in the corner with scrubs on. And you know what time it is when you got scrubs on and you ain't no damn nurse. I said, oh, not the scrubs on. So baby, she's standing over there ready to get it started, because why is Marie not in the building? So Tisha said, I told Essie if Marie wasn't invited, then nobody should have gone. Well, if that's the case, baby, why did you go? Because immediately upon realizing that Marie was not there, you should have said, man, you know what? I'm a go. Or is Marie coming? Is she not? Oh, okay. Well, she's not. Well, then I'm not going to go either. But baby, you was right on down there just like everybody else. And I'm trying to figure out how the Bells are being recognized without all of the Bells. How is that possible? So Tisha is telling Glenn, she's like, I'm not feeling good, but I really want to be there for Marie. So I'm just going to push through. Now she getting makeup done, hair done, everything. She's like, I'm just going to go ahead and push through. In the next scene, the gala kickback is about to start. And so Marie is shading the event. Talking about, it looks like an Akeisha event. You shading it, yet you offered no input. So please be quiet. Sit back and eat your salami and cheese and your Ritz crackers. Girl. So everyone is arriving all dressed up in their best. And after getting ready, Letitia couldn't come because she wasn't feeling well. So Glendale is showing up to represent them both. Child, you would have done better had you just sent a text. I wouldn't send Glendale in place of me to the corner store. Do y'all hear me? Baby, I wouldn't send him nowhere. But that's just me. So Tambra arrives to the gala, right? Akeisha and Essie go up to make a speech. Then Willie comes up and he's talking about, his mother's journey with lupus and how they really couldn't figure out what it was. They diagnosed her with all sorts of things and come to find out it was lupus. And he talked about how tough it was and how he had to lean on God for strength. And I am so happy that he was able to find the strength that he needed. And, so many of us, we suffer with lupus undiagnosed. We really do. And they try to pinpoint it, but they just can't. It takes a lot of specific testing to actually be diagnosed. So I'm happy that they did. And they were able to figure out what was going on with his mom. Marie then gets up there and she shares her battle with the disease. And then she goes, yeah, we got to stay stress free. Marie, if you have to stay free from stress, then baby, you need to get it together with the Bells, because it ain't making no sense. You and the Belle Collective equal stress. It equals stress. So baby, after they did all that, the girls over there talking. So it's Latrice, it's Tambra. After that, Essie slithers on over to the table with Latrice and Tambra. So she wants to talk to Tambra about the Capitol. Tambra's smile instantly dropped because, Tambra was over there doing that laugh at first. Child, I can't even do it. Tambra's over there doing all that skinning and grinning. But as soon as Essie brought up that Capitol, that frown was turned upside down, honey. She was like, I don't want to talk about that. So she was like, it's really messed up how we weren't included. Essie, you a Belle? Ma'am. Now, I know you've been hanging with Marie, but you are not in the opening credits when they dun 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 dun. You are not in that opening. Baby, you are not in there. Listen, the Belle Collective might not have no words, but I love that opening, especially when they paying over to JJ and he be doing them shoulders. I said, let me see them shoulders bouncing. Honey, shout out to Shamari. But yeah, girl, you are not a Belle unless I missed something. You ain't no damn Belle. So Latrice was like, well, it's really not about Hamilton Davis. It's more because of Marie's reputation. You have to be mindful of how you treat people. And maybe they just didn't want to be affiliated with her. Well, baby, what she say that for? Here comes Marie. Finger waves in tow. So then Glenn interjects. Sir, you aren't a Belle. Please be quiet. Okay? I mean, I know he was saying good stuff and whatnot. It was the right message, but I just can't stand the messenger. I just can't stand him. I can't stand her. So Marie starts acting like she in the streets talking about, yeah, I'm going to file a defamation suit. And they holler to get y'all weight up. Ma'am, you always act a fool at these events. It's a hard no for you, Marie. Marie, I like you. I think you're just misunderstood. I really do. You messy as all get out. And you really need to get a life. But outside of that, I know that you're the definition of hurt people hurt people. And what you're going through with your mom, what you went through with Cedric the entertainer, it's just so much going on that I understand that you're taking it out on them. So I'm trying to give you the benefit of the damn doubt. But why do you put on fancy sequin dresses, or your suits or your little Bo Peep dresses and come somewhere and act out every single time, this is why they don't want to deal with you. So Essie is steady trying to talk to them. Marie done walked outside talking about, you need to go ahead and let it go. You can fight for this, but I ain't fighting for this. So she goes outside. How they gonna exclude me? I'm an OG. Ain't no Belle Collective without Marie. Okay, Eddie Kane. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. I ain't got time to play with you. Over on the side, JJ and Glenn, they talking. And Glenn is telling him they arguing like high schoolers when they're all heroes in somebody's eyes. Okay, Glenn, now this you're on point with. I'm gonna give you a few points, not many. Over with Tambra, she like, girl, I'm getting ready to leave. Every time I get with these heifers, it's always some mess. So Tambra getting ready to take her tool dress and she finna go. And Marie corners her and she's like, that's messed up, Tambra. That's messed up. So Tambra looking at her like, girl, what are you talking about? She's like, that's messed up that you excluded me. Tambra said, girl, I did not exclude you. How am I going to exclude you? So Marie is trying to fight. Baby, Tambra walked right on off. She said, take care, dear. Baby, Tambra walked right the hell off. Marie, Tambra is pregnant. It is no reason to talk about this tonight or any other night. Now, I know people don't like Marie, but I can understand her being hurt at being excluded. The only thing is, why accuse Tambra? You have an issue with plenty people, Marie, not just Tambra. And your character is depicted on this show. Do you remember season 1 when Letitia threw that event with the city councilman for Ferris Street and you and Kaylon Karen got into it in front of that councilman? People remember that. Okay, they remember those things. Now, I do, however, feel that it's tacky to invite everybody except one Belle. Now, I don't know who was in charge of the invitations, but that is tacky and it's hurtful, no matter who it is. Now, even if it was somebody on the other side, I would say the same thing. That is hurtful. So Marie wants to know how it went down. Was it them being recognized or were they there as visitors? So then Essie gonna come out of her mouth and say, well, they were recognized as visitors. Marie said, well, why you ain't say that to begin with? I wouldn't even been that upset. I should have known something was wrong with y'all had on y'all tennis shoes. Baby, y'all had on sneakers. Like, y'all wasn't even down there with nothing going on. Latrice is like, no, ma'am. We were recognized as people doing something with the state. Baby, the way them videos looked. Y'all had a fresh face. I don't even think y'all wigs was laid down right. Girl, absolutely not. After all that, they came in no makeup to go visit the Capitol. Goodbye, Bells. I ain't got time to play with y'all. Moving forward. So they show us everybody in their farewell. Marie said that her mom is finally ready to check into her facility for some help. And I'm proud of her mama. I really am. That's a big step. Back with Sophia Shantae So Gucci, she finally gets to see the baby. I said, baby, they better than me. Because she would have never seen my child. But that's just me. I feel like you put your hands on my mama, baby, you're dead to me. Like, I ain't going to be able to do it. Latrice is making progress on the new space. Tambra is excited about being a mommy. And now it's going to be a nursery instead of a cat cave. Which I love because I hate the damn name cat cave. And Letitia is doing a book signing on Ferris Street for the side pieces that are winning. And MC such and such is right by her side. And that was the end of the episode. Listen, I did realize that they did not give an update on Akeisha. Now, I know Akeisha said that Willie wanted to go back down to Jersey and maybe stay there. I think Akeisha is disconnected from the Bells, and I don't think she really enjoys it. When I see her in these scenes, I think that Akeisha is one of those people that always puts her best foot forward. So when you see her in a scene, the scene will be done to perfection because she will show up for work. Do I think she enjoys this? Absolutely not. Do I think she wants to be a part of this going forward? No, I do not. Do I think that she will be back for next season? I'm 50-50 on that. Now, I'm hoping that she does come back because Akeisha does give something. She adds something to the Bells. But I don't know if she's coming back because she wants to come back. Carlos Kane gonna have to talk to her a little bit. Y'all comment down below and tell me exactly what you thought about this season. The reunion is next Friday. Y'all know I'm going to review it. So come right back here. Okay? Come right back here because it's getting into the new year and we're going to continue to get into it. Please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.